living in the beautiful Coachella Valley, we talk a lot about investing in real estate. But what if the conversation is shifting to the metaverse? Our Dante Walker talks to developers to explain what's so hot about the metaverse market.
From the original concept of a trading card platform to a growing virtual world, they are the new guys on the block in the metaverse conversation.
We feel like we're gonna be kind of one of the top ones out there.
TCG World proclaims to have the largest metaverse with the highest quality product and social technology for both business and pleasure.
This is gonna be the next big move in technology. For anyone that has seen a metaverse before and then sees ours, it's a pretty night and day difference. Another big thing that a lot of people are going to want to do is purchase land and get involved and either build their own houses or build their own life in the world, or businesses getting licenses and selling products in the world.
I have 4 plots of land in the TCG World Metaverse, so one of my best friends is always trying to find hidden gems. He was the one that let me know, hey, I'm buying a gold plot, you should look into this project. So I bought 4 plots of land. I was actually able to place my plots strategically. I heard some stats on virtual land sales, and I know, I mean, there's been hundreds of millions of dollars, if not, like he said, close to $1 billion, maybe in the low billions as far as virtual land. So I know it sounds kind of crazy, but the virtual land thing, I mean, it's one of the biggest thing when it comes to blockchain technology.
When people first hear about it, it's a crazy thought. It's like okay, buying property on Mars. Like, okay, great, you own property on Mars. But what does that get you? If this world is going to be so populated with people, therefore value of owning property in this world is also going to be highly valuable. We had this crazy idea that, we think the metaverse is just going to be that next big thing. And we love the name TCG World. It kind of sticks. TCG World, fun to say. So we decided to have that be the name of our metaverse.
In the early stages, a term is FUD that a lot of people use, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And, a lot of people don't know what's going on with these new projects. So you're always going to have people that are trying to kind of throw that FUD out there.
We take the route of let's over communicate everything rather than under communicate. So transparency is really big for us. We want people to trust the project that they're invested with. And I'm one of those people, like, I feel safer with my investment when I can kind of understand everything that's going on, and the leadership has a constant presence in front of me, and I'm free to ask questions. I'm even free to bring up concerns, and there's always someone there to answer me in a warm, inviting way. That's us.
And living in the
There's going to be a metaverse for each kind of person. It's going to be democratizing and increasing people's access to owning their own reality.
I just got confirmation my house in the metaverse is done.
Taking the metaverse and actually applying it to real life is where the future is.
It's gonna be big.
No one understood what NFT was. You go with it, hey, your son's making money? Cool.
I have no idea how much money I have made over the past year. It's like, wow, like what? Oh my God.
We have access. We are on ground level. We are the pioneers.
People call us degens, right? Some people think it's degenerates, but the reality, it's more decentralized generation.
Yeah, the market's down, but it's gonna bounce back. At the end of the day, we just know our bounce is gonna be sweet. It's crypto.
We can kind of make a splash with announcing our new office in the metaverse, right?
Love it.
We can change the culture of what tech means.
Welcome to the metaverse.
Yes. Let's go.
What What the metaverse is just not really defined yet. I don't know if I would say that anybody has kind of settled on one definition of what the metaverse is or what this experience should be like, but certainly there's just a lot of experimentation going on right now. It's just kind of exciting and wild westy, I guess, but at the same time, there's more opportunity, I think. Generally, it's a digital world, an online world, where you can own the digital objects that you have in it.
So this is going to be kind of Crypto Mom headquarters here.
Woohoo! Can't wait.
Which is going to be a fun one. And so this is kind of what we built for you so far.
Live, play, earn. That's me
there's
right
you.
there. That is me. Cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, so we're going to have the 4 regions. This is one of our 4 regions, the north. Gonna have a really cool area for you. This is actually what it looks like.
I do like that helipad.
The helipad's gonna be cool. The Hollywood, Crypto Mom.
Hollywood, Crypto Mom, Hollywood. Yes.
It's gonna be so cool.
I love it.
And this area is actually a really desirable area of the metaverse. Everyone loves the north.
Yeah.
A lot of waterfalls, a lot of really cool water. People love the snow and the skiing and the
ski,
lodging.
Yeah,
and
it is a ski resort. Trust me, I'm gonna be charging money.
Continue to build
okay, that is me. This is so exciting. Wow.
Pretty cool, right?
Yes. Wow. You guys never cease to amaze me. That's amazing. I love it. Wow. I think, now that I know TCG is going to be competing with the top metaverses in the space. And when I say the top, obviously I mean Decentraland and Sandbox.
Yeah.
I see you guys up there.
6 months ago, no one knew what a metaverse was. No one really understood.
Nobody.
Well, and no one really got like what is virtual land? Like what is that? It's like buying property on Mars. Like, okay, you have property on Mars.
Exactly.
How does that help you? But now people are really starting to understand just why virtual land is becoming such a big deal.
People just gotta get ready for this wave. It's here, it's not going anywhere.
And we're so happy to partner with you and have you in it. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do so many fun things together.
I know, I'm so excited.
I definitely think it's the openness and how easy it is for anyone to mint or promote themselves or do any of that kind of stuff.
Moving forward, the metaverse is going to keep filling with people, creators, corporations, people from every end of the spectrum. There's going to be a metaverse for each kind of person.
All right. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We had some fun videos to start the AMA off with. That first video was from NBC in Palm Springs, the whole Coachella Valley. Millions of people saw that. We just got the CBS reports, a cool little special on Crypto Mom, and we were featured in it as well. And we have some more news outlets that are going to be reaching up and working with us in the near future too. So it's kind of cool, right? To be able to see on actual news outlets and being shown live on TV. It's cool to see TCG impact so many people across so many different platforms. We're excited, everybody. As you can see, today we are changing things up a little bit. This is AMA 30. We have done 30 weeks in a row now of staying consistent and giving you updates. We always tell everybody that we promise to never have a boring AMA. So every single week, Fridays at 1 p.m. PST, we'll always be dropping you some really cool updates with the world. And today's gonna be no different. This is AMA 30, so it's time that we change things up a little bit. We are doing a shift over onto YouTube Live. We're going to test some things today because we're going to be showing a lot of videos. We're going to be showing a lot of gameplay. We might even be streaming some events within the world here in the very near future. And we're noticing on Facebook that there is a severe lack of quality, both in the graphics and then just lag and stuttering for people as well, where we tested a little bit on YouTube and everything was coming through very crisp. So we're going to kind of test this out this week and next week and see what you all think. But make sure, if you haven't done it yet, make sure to set YouTube to 1080p so that when I show you some videos, it looks much more glorious. So welcome everybody. My name is Alex Nace. I'm the Director of Business Development for TCG World. And we have a little bit of a fun show for everybody today. So I'm going to go over a ton of updates. If you have not caught our last couple of AMAs, so AMA 29 and 28, it's probably worth your time to go check it out. We have a lot of information, and each week I'm not going to recap what happened last week just because we got too much stuff to announce as it is, and I don't want to take 2 hours of your time up. So if you haven't seen the last couple of AMAs, you're going to want to, because we're getting a little crazy with TCG World as a whole as we get prepped for Alpha. So the itinerary today, we are going to try out this YouTube Live format. We're going to see how it is. I'm going to give you a ton of big company updates today. So I hope you are all ready. And I'm going to also announce our giveaway winners on the call. We announce all our giveaways on our AMAs. And then afterwards, I'm going to do questions, Q&A in Telegram voice chat. So we find that Telegram voice chat is much more interactive. You can talk, you can see me, I can screen share. It's been a good process so far. So immediately following this AMA on YouTube Live, I'm going to be taking questions and answers in our main Telegram chat right afterwards. And I'm going to show you some stuff today. So I got there right on the screen. Always stay to the end of our AMAs because I always save the best for last. It's all really good, but I like saving the bigger stuff for later on. So without really, let's just jump right into it, okay? So I'm going to go over a lot of stuff today. I hope you're buckled. I hope you're ready. TCG is doing some pretty big moves. So the first big change, as you can see, we're going to try YouTube Live. Now, what I need to hear from you, I actually need your feedback, okay? I need to hear if this program is better or worse than Facebook Live, okay? We did just a couple little tests. For us, it seemed a lot better on YouTube, but we didn't have the masses on here. So I need your feedback. And let me know, how does the audio sound? How does my mic level sound? How does the video look? We need to hear your feedback because we're going to be doing quite a lot with TCG here in the very near future, as you're going to find out today, some of the stuff. So therefore, we need to find a platform that just works beautifully for everybody. So do me a favor, and you can actually DM me in Telegram. I'm actually okay with it if I get 200-300 DMs. That's okay for me because I need to hear what is working good for you guys, and how's the audio, how's the video, and I need your feedback, okay? Because we've only done a couple tests, so today is our first live test. So help me out and let me know what you think, and you can put it in comments and stuff as well. I'll go through the comments, but shoot me a DM later on. Say, hey Alex, I liked YouTube better, or hey Alex, I actually liked Facebook Live better. Okay. I need your feedback. But we're going to do a couple YouTube lives and kind of see what you all think. Okay. So moving on, we are about ready to go into Alpha. So if you have not heard what is going to be announced in Alpha, what you're going to be able to do in Alpha, what you're going to be able to expect in Alpha, make sure to go watch last week's AMA. It's AMA number 29. And you can know exactly what Alpha is going to look like, who's coming in first, and then what are the phases. For those that don't know, we're going to be letting people in phases to kind of test things out, see if people break stuff and we need to fix it, or everything's moving smooth and we can bring in the next group.
all that information and some things that you're going to be able to do in alpha is on last week's AMA. So go watch AMA 29. It is actually worth your time. The other thing that we just made a recent change on is we're doing a lot of Twitter Spaces right now. There is a ton of engagement on Twitter Spaces. Hundreds of people are coming in. We're doing giveaways. We're working with our current partners and doing some cross-community events. They've been really popular and everyone seems to really enjoy it. So we're going to continue it. So like this week, we met with Elongate on Monday and we met with Cyber Hornets on Wednesday. And we got another one planned for this next week as well. So make sure to follow us on Twitter so you know when these Twitter Spaces are coming up. You can get a notification. Oh, also, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please just immediately just subscribe to here because you'll also get notified when we go live for these events too, just in case you get busy and you forget, and you'll get a notification. So subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get notifications for here as well. As you saw earlier, we had a CBS News reach out to us and want to interview us. I flew down to LA and I met with Crypto Mom. We did a bunch of really fun things together. She's a fantastic partner, beautiful family, and she's so much fun to talk to. One of the nicest, warmest people out there. And CBS wanted to do a little feature on us as well. So CBS News reports, 4 million something subscribers. A lot of people are going to watch those videos. And we're very thankful to both NBC and CBS for featuring us, putting this whole thing together. Really cool. And we'll give you the full article. So that video that you saw at the beginning, that was edited down. The full video is like 45 minutes. And I didn't want you to watch a 45-minute video. I just wanted to give you some cool little parts. So quick shout out to Top Marks on our team for editing that video down so that you could get a little cool taste of what CBS News reports was like. But we'll post the full link article in chat so you can watch the whole thing. It's also on our socials. Got sent out this morning as we just received it, which is really cool. It's cool to see TCG World, right? On CBS News. So there's us right there with Crypto Mom. Pretty cool. On top of that, this morning I was on a group chat or a podcast or I don't know, a collaboration call with a bunch of other game projects. And we're part of this big group called Blockchain Game Alliance. And David is actually working with them in a pretty large capacity. Now, this big group, it is filled like hundreds of game projects. And people doing stuff in metaverses, people doing stuff in NFTs, very gamified type group. So we got to, they invited us to talk about TCG World today. So I literally just got done with that a couple hours ago before this AMA. So we're going to get that link sent out a little bit later today so you can go watch that if you haven't got a chance to watch it yet. But we have a lot of people wanting to reach out with us and do interviews with us, which is pretty cool. This is a little bit kind of what that call looked like. And you can even see some of our partners partnered up on here too, like NFTB, which is really neat. So we'll send out that link a little bit later. And then on top of that, we're going to do another podcast this Monday. It's going to be with Captain Awesome. I believe Ken Shamrock is going to try to join us too. And then a guy named Michael Owen. Apparently, he's a really big soccer player. I don't know if anybody on here knows Michael Owen. Apparently, everyone that's into soccer knows this guy. I'm like very sports stupid, so I don't know. But he's going to be on this call with us on Monday, as well as Captain Awesome, Ken Shamrock, and myself. And we're just going to talk about TCG World and Metaverses and Greed and Valor, their projects as well. So we're going to get this sent out. It's at 2:30 p.m. PST on Monday. So 2:30 p.m. PST. If you want to join and listen in, we're going to send out a link on that too. But that's this next Monday, and which is really cool. So right now we are actually meeting with a ton of projects. A ton of projects are reaching out to us, wanting to partner with us, wanting to get in with us. And they're very large projects too. So we're actually not at the point yet where we're ready to announce any of that quite yet, because we want to save some surprises for later on. Mystery. But we're doing a lot of meetings. David literally right now, instead of being on this AMA, he's doing meetings. It is back to back, and it's really cool. We're very blessed at this moment to have so many people want to work and get into our metaverse, which is really neat. Now today, I'm going to be showing you some fun stuff, things that you may not have seen before behind the scenes with TCG. We have such a fabulous team that is putting this whole thing together. Like, we're not a couple guys in a garage trying to build this thing. We have a massive studio, 30 plus people now. We have a ton of moderators and real estate agents helping out. We have a whole lore team. We have a design team, a marketing team. It's so cool, just the amount of people that are helping us out. Well, I wanted to give a little attention today to an individual who is really helping us out in a lot of fun ways. That individual is named Mike Miller. You might have heard his name once or twice. He is not only creating creatures for us, not only creating dragons for us, and not only creating story and lore for us, he's also creating some other fun stuff that I'm going to be showing you today as well. And this guy is crazy talented. So if you don't know, or this is your first time finding out about TCG World, Mike Miller worked for Marvel, DC, Injustice, Game of Thrones, and like 20 other major companies. So he's very gifted with illustrating, very gifted artist, and he is so passionate about TCG that he is dedicating an insane amount of time building things for us. So what I mean by this, because I really want to give him a big shout out today, what I mean by this is everything in our world is going to be custom. We're not going to have shared Unity assets. We're going to have everything be unique. Even our creatures be unique. Our cars be unique. Our dragons be unique. And he has done such a freaking awesome job that I just wanted to give him a massive shout out today. And I'm going to actually show you some of his work. Okay, so get ready. Today's going to be a really fun day. AMA 30, in my opinion, is going to be probably one of the more fun ones because today you're going to see some stuff behind the scenes that we have never shown before. So starting with that, I'm going to show you a cool video that Mike sent me earlier this morning of him creating a dragon, and you can see it. All right, enjoy. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, so that is Mike Miller putting together dragons for us. We're going to have dragons in our world. They're kind of a big deal. If you don't know too much about TCG already, we have a lot of dragons. We have our own NFTs, bunch of stuff with that. And you got to kind of see Mike creating everything from beginning to end. And he puts a lot of work into illustrating and making it look freaking awesome. We love him. Mike is a fantastic individual. We're so blessed to have him on our team. So we're going to take a quick break from announcements. You're going to want to stay after this section because I got some things to reveal today. But first, I want to go over some giveaways because this is always a really fun part of every single week is going over some giveaways. So we have some things to announce today in terms of giveaways. So we actually did quite a bit of giveaways this week. So congratulations in advance to everybody who won. But here's what we did. So we had a Reddit giveaway. And all you had to do was upvote and comment on Reddit posts, be active. A winner was going to get picked at random. And I love how Ben said in here, it's really that easy. Like, it is at the bottom of that. Like, it really is easy to win with TCG. We give a lot of stuff away. I always challenge somebody, like, find another project that giveaways us. We do quite a bit. That being said, congratulations to DM or Ladder Cup 5239. You won our Reddit giveaway, and you won yourself a Dragon NFT. The floor price on these are like, I don't know what, like $500, $600, $700 or something for the small or the cheapest one. So, and we haven't even announced all the utilities with our dragons yet. A lot of cool stuff on that down the road. But congratulations, DM. You won yourself a Dragon NFT. Reach out to us. Reach out to Ben, either on Reddit or on Telegram or Twitter. We're going to get you hooked up. And Ben actually had a special note on you, DM. He said, this guy is always commenting. He's always active. He's always positive. The winner was completely chose at random, but he's seen how much you put effort into Reddit and commenting on everything. So, man, thank you. We wanted to give you a special shout out for just doing such a good job and representing TCG as a whole. What better person to win a Dragon NFT than DM? So congrats, man. The second one was a Twitter giveaway. This is to celebrate ApeCoin coming out. All you had to do was retweet, like, tag 5 people or celebrities, and that was it. We make our giveaways pretty easy. So congratulations at Ram-Z. You have won yourself a gold plot. Congratulations. So again, reach out to our main Twitter account, and Ben, our CMO, will get that gold plot sent over to you, as well as you DM for the Dragon NFT. Oh, he's actually in chat right now. Dude, congratulations. I just saw everyone's congratulating you in chat. So that's awesome. I love when people get to see people win live like that. That's so cool. Congratulations. And then continuing on with our giveaways, we're doing a big community giveaway right now. So we did actually 2 this week. We met with Elongate on Monday, and they have a really cool NFT line coming out. And they were already past their whitelist limit. They had 1,000 whitelists available, and they already filled 1,000. In fact, they were like 400 or 500 on the waiting list past that 1,000. Well, they decided to do something special for us and give away 50 whitelists just for people tuning in. And all you had to do was go to our Discord channel, and they'd hook you up. So the winners have all been chosen. I'm not going to go over 50 winners on this AMA because that would take forever in the interest of time. But we have sent emails out to everybody, and we're going to get things airdropped over to you. Congratulations to all 50 winners of our Elongate giveaway. And then we had another cross-community giveaway with Cyber Hornets. This is something that we do every Wednesday. And basically, all you do is you join our Twitter space, and we do 2 giveaways. One, we actually give away a gold plot right on the Twitter space. So somebody on that Twitter space is just going to straight up win a gold plot. And I have the partners choose. So the stress is not on me. I have them pick the winner. So you get a gold plot just for listening on the chat. And then you actually get NFTs for on the next week's Twitter space. We announced the winners of last week Twitter space. All you got to do is we have a fun little 5-question quiz, things to learn about our partners, and you fill in the quiz, and we picked winners out of that. So we had 500 applicants fill out this survey with these 5 questions, which is crazy. That's crazy, by the way. 500 people. That is an insane amount of engagement and people having fun with this event. And we just announced the winners of last week on Wednesday. Al Park Apzula, probably butchered your name. I am so sorry. Al Park Apzula and Buzz D, you have won yourself collectible NFTs. This next week, on Wednesday, we are going to announce the Cyber Hornet NFTs that we're going to be giving away. And we're going to be meeting with Matic Gray. So this next Wednesday, we're meeting with Matic Gray, NFT project we're partnered with, and then we're going to announce the winners of the Cyber Hornet. So if you have not filled out that survey yet, that's totally fine. You have up till Tuesday to get in and possibly win. So again, we're giving away a plot straight on the call, and then we're giving away NFTs on next week's call. And who knows? So there's going to be some crazy ones out there. So make sure that you're joining us on our Twitter space. And that's it for giveaways this week. Ben is going to send out some more giveaway information. I believe on Sunday. We're doing a Sunday Fun Day thing now too. We do a lot of giveaways. We want to be one of those projects that's just like one of those fun projects where they're just always doing stuff. They're always giving stuff away. They're always coming out with new, exciting news. We just want to be that project. So stay tuned to our socials. We're going to get some more sent out over the weekend as well. All right, everybody. We're on the second half of this. So I want to give everybody an update on guilds. So for those that don't know, we're going to have verified TCG verified guilds within our world. Now, when you have a verified guild, we're going to create you a special channel on our Discord. And it's kind of like earning a blue check mark on Twitter, right? Everybody wants that blue check mark, but you kind of have to work to get it. And when you have that blue check mark, it just means you're more legit and more people are going to be flocking over to you. We want to do something similar with guilds. With being a verified guild with TCG, people are going to be flocking to you and joining these verified guilds, as opposed to joining a smaller non-verified guild with a bunch of strangers. So for security and stuff, people I think are going to be more comfortable. I know they're going to be more comfortable with these guilds. We're going to announce our first verified guild here within the next week, maybe 2 weeks. We're going to put them all through the process, and we're going to bring one on and test everything, see how everything went. There's going to be an application. There's going to be an interview. There's going to be a training class, and we're going to make this really professional and really good. So be on the lookout. We're going to get some news out for the next step with verified guilds, but we're going to also bring in our first one once we get through some interviews and get things going. So we'll announce that as we go, but I just wanted to give everybody an update on that. All right, so Alpha. Everybody, Alpha is coming out next week, okay? Alpha's coming out next week. That is so wild to even say. It doesn't feel real yet that we're literally 1 week away from going to Alpha. We're going to be bringing in our core management team first to do a bunch of testing. Like I said, if you want to check out who's coming in and when are they coming in, check out last week's AMA. But we are on track, and we're going to be getting into Alpha this next week. Our studio. I have to give a massive shout out to our studio. If you've been following TCG over the course of a couple months, heck, just even in this last month, we have made major advancements to the world. And I mean major advancements to the world. Our studio is, without a doubt, one of the hardest working studio out there. We even have people in Ukraine who are still working and doing developing our world during the craziness that's going on in the world. Our studio is incredible. They are literally making like a AAA title looking world. Absolutely astonishing. And they continue to just make these insane updates every single week. So everybody be on the lookout. We're going to have some videos. We're going to have a lot of pictures. We might even start streaming within the world itself. But TCG World is officially entering Alpha. Whew. Isn't that crazy? Officially entering Alpha. And then at the end of quarter 2, should everything stay on course, we're going to enter Beta. And then should everything stay on course, in 6 months, quarter 3, we're going to launch. Okay. Each stage, alpha, beta, and launch, we're going to introduce more elements, more updates, more game mechanics. And if you're curious on what we're going to be planning on releasing for alpha for everybody to get in and look at, check out last week's AMA. Like I said at the beginning, AMA number 29. So everybody, pretty crazy, right? Alpha's next week. Because of this, we are going to be going to a lot of conventions. Metaverses are a very hot topic right now across all projects, and not just crypto, but businesses. Major businesses are putting a huge budget aside to get their business in the metaverse, and top quality businesses want to be in a top quality metaverse, right? I can't imagine like a clothing company being in a metaverse and you can't even make out their logo because it's so pixelated and the graphics aren't great. Like, that's not good for a clothing company's brand. So we are meeting with an insane amount of businesses right now, and not just crypto. We're talking real world businesses too, as well as some pretty notable celebrities, because celebrities themselves also want to be in something top quality because that's their name, that's their brand associated with it, right? So we're also going to all these conventions. Conventions are really fun for us because everyone is crazy interested in TCG World. They're crazy interested in metaverses to begin with, but all we have to do is show them a 10-second clip of what our world looks like, and their attention, that light bulb goes on pretty quick. So literally at this moment, as I'm speaking to you right now, we are at a convention. We're in San Francisco. I believe it's called GDC, I believe is the name of the convention. We have NFT LA coming up here in the next couple days. And then next week is NFT Miami, which I'm going to be flying to, as well as Eric Chan on our team. So Eric is at this convention right now. I'm just going to show you a couple pictures, some big Unity sections. As you can see here, let me go back a couple pictures. A big Unity section, lots of big screens, a ton of people. Everyone's hyped, everyone's talking. And there's the legend himself, Eric, pointing at our logo. We talked about Blockchain Game Alliance earlier. They're there as well, and they got our logo on there, which is really cool. We just had their podcast with them this morning. Big shout out to Eric. I've said this a time or two before, but I just got to give him one more shout out. Our last couple conventions that we went to have been unreal with the amount of return that we get out of them. And what I mean by that is Eric is working with these other projects. And like I said earlier, that light bulb moment goes on immediately. And this is for top 100 projects, top 50 projects, top 20 exchanges, blockchains. Everybody is really excited. And Eric has done such a good job networking for us. And he comes back from these conventions with like 30 different names and companies to do discovery meetings with. And myself and David and Eric, we all are doing these discovery meetings with everybody. I don't think we've ever had a meeting where the person on the other side of the screen was not interested in coming in. Okay. Like their eyes open up and you can see the glisten. They're such fun meetings to do a discovery meeting with someone for seeing TCG World for the very first time. But Eric has done such a good job at networking and getting people interested in us. And then as soon as he come back, we meet, like I said, with like 30, 40 different companies. David's schedule is back to back. My schedule is back to back. It is such a fun gig working for TCG World. And then in April, we have more conventions coming up. And David and Ben, I believe, are going to be flying over to Paris, and we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. Like, we're doing international conventions with this. And I didn't want to take a whole lot of time talking about this right here, but I did want to give Eric a big shout out. And everybody, we are spreading the news of TCG everywhere. You can't get much better marketing than all these massive celebrities and companies and projects and blockchains and exchanges all wanting in, right? That's like the best marketing you could ever possibly get, all organic too. So yeah, get ready, everybody. We got some things to announce. Because last note on this, I'm sorry I'm rambling a little bit, but like I said, all these meetings that we had out of these conventions and people working with us, well, we haven't announced a single one yet. Okay, from the last couple of conventions, we haven't announced a new partner yet in a while, on purpose. So like I said, we got things for everybody, some surprises for everybody as we continue on. So buckle up. TCG World is making some waves, doing some moves. So moving on, we are also going to be hosting our own convention, our own expo in Vegas. David has rented out a massive convention center, and we are going to be putting on a Metaverse convention. Okay. There's NFT conventions, there's blockchain conventions, there's crypto conventions, but I don't think there's many Metaverse conventions, or if any at all. So we want to do one of those. We want to get a bunch of Metaverse projects in. Like I said, we want to work with as many people as possible. We want to bring celebrities in. We want to bring our partners in. We want to bring music and entertainment. We want to do a pretty big event. So this is we're going to get a lot more news on this as we get closer, but it's going to be mid-July, July 8th through the 10th. We're going to be hosting and sponsoring our own event and bringing as many people there as possible. If you want to meet us in person and come hang out, I'll be there. So like I said, we'll get more news on this as we go. So like I said, you always want to stay to the end of every AMA. I got some news for you today, okay? So we are going to be creating our own custom cars, okay? We're going to be creating our own custom cars. I got a little picture here for you as an example. This just got sent over to me today from our CTO. And you can't quite see it very well in this particular photo, but the detail on this car is incredible. Incredible SUV. We're going to be bringing in dream cars. So David, just for fun, he teased the chats today and said, hey, we might be making our own cars. What would be your dream car if we would make one? We're going to bring all our custom stuff in it. We're going to be making them look so freaking cool. And I've already seen a few of the sporty, luxurious cars that I'm not allowed to show yet, so I can't show it quite yet. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. So for anyone out there that is a car person, you're going to be very impressed when we start revealing some of the things that we are doing when it comes to cars in the world. And then on top of that, we have physics that we're implementing into it. It's not just drive and drive a straight line. We're making it pretty complex. We're making it really cool. So like I said, you're going to want to catch every AMA. We're going to be releasing more and more, but our studio is doing such a good job. Let David know what would be your dream car. And we just might make it and have it featured in the world. So I got a couple more surprises for everybody. Earlier, I showed you a cool making of the dragons video. Well, Mike, I asked him, hey, do you have anything that is creature related? I think it'd be really cool if people can kind of see how creatures are created from start to finish too. And so he sent me a video over this morning. And like I said, we have some crazy talent on our design team and our illustrating team. And it's so good that I just wanted to share it with you. So this is what Mike Miller sent over to me this morning. And enjoy. Pretty cool, isn't that? Oh, such a good job. So, for our creatures, as I said just a little bit ago, we're going to be creating all our own custom and 3D rendered and created, animated, everything all in-house within TCG World. We're going to have a capturing and a battle system set up. With our creatures, they're going to have a story. There's going to have evolution stages, as you got to see in that video. I know it's going a little fast and going through a lot of creatures, but there's stages and evolutions. There's going to be like a backstory to them, kind of like a Pokédex type entry to them as well. And our story and lore team, we got multiple people putting together a really freaking cool story with us, putting together all these creatures for us, creating a battle system for us and elements, and just a phenomenal job. So today I wanted to give you, as we enter into alpha, I wanted to show you just some of the things that we're working on behind the scenes. This is something that we've actually never done before, of showing you development start to finish in a video like that. I thought it'd be really cool for you to see some of the stuff that we're working on and some of the stuff that we're building. We're not looking to be a boring metaverse that you could just buy land and buy NFTs and sell some stuff and that's it. We're looking to create a lot. So some of you have seen our builder videos where we're going to have in-game building in the world. If you have not seen those videos yet, go look at AMA 26, and that will showcase to you our building within the world, as well as 28. 28 also has a building video in it as well. So 26 and 28. But we're also working on a lot of other mechanics in the world. Like I said, we want this to be fun. We want people to come back, and we want this whole thing to be free. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to buy an avatar. You can create all for free. It's free to download the game. No monthly subscription. We're gonna really try our best to make something that is just special, something that doesn't exist out there, but something that should exist. Metaverses should look like this. Everyone agrees that a living virtual world is that next big thing, and there really isn't anything of quality out there. So we're going to make it. And we're not going to cut corners and just download stuff that other people have made and just put it in our world. We're creating pretty much the entire thing all ourselves. Like, that's cool. Me being a gamer and following a lot of gaming projects, that doesn't happen too often. Especially ones that just want to quickly get your money and peace out. We want to create everything ourselves. We want to make something of quality. We do not want to cut corners. And we want to be known as that good guy company that really listens to its community, that really does a lot of really fun stuff and actually cares about people. Other metaverses, unfortunately, not to go on a rant, but all they want is your money. So you invest hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars and they could care less if you succeed or not. They just want the money and that's it. Not us. We want everyone to succeed in our world. We want to create something that is absolutely special. So again, I have to give a shout out to Mike Miller for helping us create all these creatures. Shout out to Nick on our lore team who's helping create a bunch of designs, as well as James and Michael creating our stories. We got a fabulous team, very fabulous team. So that being said, do you guys want to see some more? Do you want to see some more stuff? Today, like I said, today's AMA 30. I want to do something special for today. It's a big one. So not only do we want to switch to YouTube Live, but I wanted to let you in on some things that we're working on, okay? I have another video here for you. This is very early development, okay? This is very early development. So what I'm going to show you is stuff that we are still working on. So it is subject to change, okay? Subject to change. We're still working on things. We're still getting ideas ironed out. But when Mike Miller came over to TCG, when we brought him on, he had this amazing idea right from the very beginning that would affect some of our game mechanics in the world. It was like within 2 minutes of being on our team, he's like, hey guys, I have this really good idea. And instead of just telling us his idea, he went and drew the entire idea. Like he drew like 18, 20 slides showing some of the actions of this idea. And we were so freaking impressed. David, literally within 5 minutes, was like, done. Mike, we love that idea. So are you ready? Do you want to see the idea that Mike Miller came up with within 2 minutes of joining our team and something that we're working on? Yes. Like I said, just one more note, this is subject to change, okay? So this might change up a little bit, but I have another video here for you. Hope you're ready. I'm gonna let this play a couple more times, okay? This is such a good idea. Tell me what you think of this idea in the chat, okay? I'm gonna let this play a couple more times. Like I said, I'm gonna let this play for 30 more seconds. Tell us your thoughts in chat. I'm gonna read through these. This is what we're maybe thinking with capturing creatures, using our rings, having our logo mean something more than just a logo. Tell us what you think in chat. How cool was that? Oh my gosh. This has been something that we've been sitting on ever since Mike joined the team months ago. We wanted a really fun way to be able to capture stuff. We didn't just want to run over a creature or do something boring. We want to do something fun. Well, Mike, like I said, within 2 minutes of joining our team, came up with this idea of using our rings of our TCG logo in a very special way. As I said earlier, because I have to say it again, this is subject to change. We might adjust some of the stuff with capturing and battling, but this is kind of our current idea of what that's going to look like. Right now, we're very focused on alpha. We're very focused on getting everybody in the world. So some of these other mechanics are going to get worked on. They're on our to-do list, but we haven't ironed out all the details yet. But I wanted you today to see behind the scenes on some things that we have never done this before. In 30 AMAs, we have never shown this much in depth what's going on behind the scenes and this far out on our thinking. Normally, we like to really get the ideas down, get the videos created, and then show you all at once, like we did with the building videos and other videos of TCG. Today, we wanted to give you some inside look of what's going on behind the scenes for some future stuff coming out. And we wanted today to be special. Mike has done an incredible job with us. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it on the screen. Yep, a capturing idea. Let us know what you think. Is that a cool idea for capturing? Or do you have something else that maybe we could think of too? We love hearing feedback from everybody. And as you know, when you watch AMAs with us, we don't like to just drop one or two things. We like to drop a lot of things. So I have one more video here for you. And I'm not even going to tell you what it is. We're just going to call this Mike's mystery video. Like I said, today's a little bit of a big shout out to Mike Miller. He's doing a lot for us. And I guarantee that everybody within our community had no idea that this man is working this hard for us. He's also doing Funky Monkey. He's also doing a bunch of other things. And yet he puts in an insane amount of time into TCG. He loves this project, loves it. And quite frankly, we freaking love Mike. If you could do me one favor, this is the only favor that I ask on this whole AMA. Thank Mike in our chats, please. Just shoot him a message or give him a shout out and just say, dude, we saw a bunch of your work today. Good job, man. This is crazy. I had no idea that you were doing this much with TCG World. I'm sure he would love to hear it. He would love that recognition. And I guarantee that many people on this AMA had no idea that he was doing all this stuff for us. So I wanted to give him something a little special today. But I have another video here for you. And like I said, we're just going to call it Mike's mystery video. And you can kind of decide what you think it means for the future. But here you go. Enjoy. Anybody have any guesses? What do you think this is going to be for? I've seen a couple, but I don't think anyone's got it quite yet. But what's your guess? What do you think this is for? Oh, put it in the comments. All right. Like I said, we're doing a lot of things right now. I see everybody giving Mike a big shout out. Thank you for doing that for me. If you haven't done it yet, do it on some other platforms too. Give the guy just a big hand. He's doing a lot for us. So I was going to show one more thing today, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save it for next week. So sorry for I shouldn't even said that at all. I should have just ended it right there. But our studio is putting a lot together for us right now. And I'm going to be showing you some videos here in the very near future. And not just videos, but we're going to be sharing with you some surprises. Like I said, David is meeting with a lot of pretty large businesses right now, and pretty large celebrities, and pretty large blockchains, and everything else. And we haven't really announced anything yet, have we? We've been mostly talking about the world in the last couple AMAs. Maybe it's because we've been waiting for something. Perhaps alpha. Who knows? We have a lot to reveal. So, like I said, TCG is doing some pretty monster moves behind the scenes. And regardless of what is happening in the world, we have so much runway to continue building and paying our studio. We are going to continue to develop and make something special for everybody. So I want everyone to know that if some crazy stuff happens in the world, don't worry. We have a ton of runway to be able to continue to build. We have been blessed by so many people investing into us and reaching out to us and working with us. And there's so much that you don't see. We say this behind on just about every AMA, but we only show you like 10% on the AMA. This week, I actually didn't go over a lot of world updates. I took a whole different turn and decided just to share with you some behind the scenes stuff going on and get you excited for stuff that we're working on. We want to make this world freaking special in such a big way because we believe that a virtual living world is that next thing. And because there's nothing of quality out there, we'll just make it ourselves. So I wanted to share with you some stuff that we don't typically share on AMAs. I wanted today to be special. So what's going to happen next is we're going to do it, the AMA portion on our Telegram voice chat. But before you leave, okay, I need you to tell me, how was YouTube Live as a whole? Is it better than Facebook? For those that have been watching our AMAs, is it better quality? What I'm going to do, because I want this to really test this, I'm going to play our nature video. I'm going to end this AMA with our nature video. It's about 5 minutes long. Can you tell me, please do me the favor, tell me, how does the video look on your end? Remember to change it to 1080p because I want to make sure everything comes in crisp and clear. On some of our tests that we did before today, it looked a lot clearer and it didn't lag nearly as much or stutter nearly as much. But we have never done a live event with everybody on it. So do me a favor, please. I see chat blowing up, by the way. So it looks like this is better for a lot of people, but still just let me know after this next video, because this one's a lot more high def than things I've shown you already. And then after this video is done, I'm going to be hosting a question and answer session in our Telegram voice chat. If one of our moderators can post the link to our Telegram main chat, I'm going to be there. I'm going to take a ton of time and answer all your questions. Whether you've been with us for a year or you've been with us for one day, I'm going to answer all questions, okay? But before you go, let me know how this video looks on your end, okay? Because we're going to be showing a lot of videos here in the near future. So we need to make sure it looks freaking awesome. All right? Everybody, I will see you in about 10 minutes in our Telegram to answer questions. Let me know how this last video looks, and I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you for watching this AMA. Thank you for being with us if you've been with us for a long time. Or thank you for just checking us out. If you found out about us through a partner or through a news article or YouTube or whatever, and you're just checking us out for the first time, we aim to impress you, okay? And we aim to be a professional project that is unlike any other project out there in the crypto space. We aim to be different in a lot of ways. So thank you for watching this AMA live or watching it, the recording later on. I'll see you all in a little bit. Let me know how this video is, okay? Let me know, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you, everybody. yeah, for those that have not seen this video yet, you're gonna want to watch it till the very end. There's a couple cool things introduced into this video. But again, let me know how it looks, okay? Is it laggy? Does it look good? Is it clear? Remember to turn everything to 1080p and enjoy the rest of the video, everybody. I'll see you soon.
future has begun. The metaverse is calling.